Alright, guys. Today we got a couple of things that I'm going to be talking to you clowns about. First things first, as always when we do one of these videos, please for the love of God take care of your skin. I don't care if you're a man, don't care if you're a woman. Take care of your goddamn skin because if you don't, it's disgusting and you'll regret it when you're older. Now, without further ado, we're going to do a couple of things today. I actually have something to say about a couple of different things with this product, actually. We're talking, of course, today about the Drunk Elephant brand. You ever wondered what it felt like to have a drunk pachyderm stomp around all over your body? This is where it's at. And I mean that in a good way because these are nice products. I like them quite a bit, actually. Even from the packaging that you received, you knew that this was going to be a quality product. I actually have recorded an unboxing. All right. We got a little unboxy box here for you guys from the Drunken Elephant. Or Drunk Elephant. I keep screwing it up. I keep saying Drunken Elephant. Change their name to Drunken Elephant, it would be better. But I saw this box and I just thought I had to record a video of it because I already opened it a little bit, but I didn't open everything inside. I saw that and I was like, I need to record a video of this because look, it's an elephant walks into a bar. I had to see what was going on in here, so you open it up and you get all these pretty colors, and you get this thing going on here. And let's start opening it up and see what's inside. They gave you this little gimbal. What's in here? Thank you so much for your order. Okay, it's just a bunch of gimbals. Oh, we don't want to show that on camera. That has my address. And then we open up. This guy, whoever put this together, really gave a shit about. Let's just do that. God, I am such a nifty unboxer. Well, that was a little bit less climactic than I was anticipating. But here, this is what it looks like on the inside. I got a whole bunch of shit from them. So, we're going to be getting a review of these soon on the channel, but I wanted to make sure you guys got the unboxing because it was so colorful and pretty. Alright, that's all. Bye, guys. Voila. Now, the packaging and everything is extraordinarily nice, as you just saw. Honestly, I've never received a box that is that nice when it comes to cosmetics products that I've ordered. And there's a couple of different things that we're going to talk about with this today. I bought a couple of items, but they also sent me some samples in the box as well. So we're going to be talking about the samples as well because there was one really standout product from those samples that I will probably purchase again. But let's get into the nitty gritty here. So we ordered two things. I purchased two things. First of all, I purchased these two serums. They are the vitamin C and I think it's called Hydra B. No, B Hydra. B Hydra? Yeah, they're the C Firma and the B Hydra serums to be used on your face. And I also purchased, and it came with this cool little container, some cleanser bars from them. So I'm going to start by saying that these cleanser bars are fantastic in some ways, but then in other ways they really confuse the hell out of me. One of the ways that they really confuse the hell out of me is that one of the two bars is supposed to be an exfoliating bar, but quite honestly, I can't tell if it's exfoliating my skin or not. I have absolutely no idea. I don't think that there are any chemical exfoliants in it. There's not very much physical exfoliation going on there. I mean, my hands are all messed up and calloused from weightlifting, so I'm getting exfoliated either way, regardless of what's in the product. But I was really confused that they marketed it as a exfoliating product when I seriously could not tell that there was any exfoliation going on at all whatsoever. But I will say that I did really like some things about the bars as well. One of the things that I really liked about the bars is that it turns into a really nice, even lather across your entire face while you're using it. How you use it is you wet your hands, you rub the bar in between your hands, get them all nice and lathered up, and then you put down the bar, wipe that shit all over your wet face like any other cleanser. You get it all over there and get in there real good. And then after that, you just wash it off and go on with your routine as normal. And I really liked how thick the lather got. I could easily see where it was at all times. There was never a moment during the usage of these cleansing bars where I thought that I wasn't cleaning myself. You get a nice clean feel afterwards, and you don't feel like your skin has been ripped apart from its oils, because your oils are very important to your skin. This cleanser bar doesn't feel like it's ripping it apart like some other things St. Ives might feel like. And it just feels pretty luxurious. But another con, something that I didn't like about it, is just it's simply a personal preference thing. I don't prefer the bar form. I prefer a tube that you squeeze out because it's just easier to deal with. With this, you have to dry the bar after you use it. You have to put it back in the little container, you know, the little thing I showed you. And it just kind of takes more time, and it's a little bit frustrating to deal with sometimes. But again, pretty good product. I really like the bars from Drunk Elephant. Give them 9 out of 10 because they are phenomenal. Though I will say something about them, it is extraordinarily expensive for most of the Drunk Elephant products, but these in particular aren't that bad. Like they're expensive, don't get me wrong, but they last forever. Like here, look, let me pull it out and show you. I got this little tiny baby bar more than a month ago, and I've been using it very frequently. And look, come on, focus, damn you. And look, it didn't really deteriorate too much. It's in pretty damn good shape. It lasts a while before you have to replace a new one. So as far as bang for your buck is concerned on the bars, you're in good shape because these things are pretty fire as far as cleansing goes. Now, the next product we're going to talk about are the 2 serums that I purchased. See, I have very mixed feelings about these 2 products, these 2 serums, because they very much work. My skin felt healthier, my skin felt nicer, my skin looked nicer. The appearance was very nice because I was interested in the vitamin C serum specifically because of all kinds of different benefits that vitamin C serums have. But I picked Drunk Elephant because it's a luxury product. I thought it would be really nice. I thought it would work really well. And it did. These 2 products did exactly what they proposed that they do. The vitamin C serum helped to reduce inflammation, specifically, I noticed. And it also really helped a lot with the redness that you get in some spots in your face. Typically right here under my eyes, I get red spots. But the vitamin C serum really helped to prevent that, I noticed. And I will also say that the B Hydra, it makes you feel like your skin is more moisturized. You don't feel like you're dying. It feels pretty good. These are pretty good serums. Something that's not good is the price of these 2 serums. They're backed by science. They have a lot of reason for you to purchase them, and they definitely work. But look at the price. Here, let's put it over here. Look at the price of each of these products. It's extraordinarily expensive for what you're getting out of these products. Sure, they put extra things other than just the vitamin C serum in there. They put, I think it's pumpkin extract, pumpkin seed. Yeah, pumpkin ferment extract, and they also put I always pronounce this one, L-ascorbic acid inside of it, which are very good, and they have researched health benefit. Well, the ascorbic acid has researched health benefits, and it works. It works really nicely. It reduced a lot of the skin concerns that I had. The flakiness that I would normally get around here on my face, gone completely. And I always use these in combination, like one of their smoothies that they recommend on their website. Here's a couple of those just so you guys can see that they have them on the website. Followed the instructions to a T, and after about a week, I really did notice a difference. Now, the potency of these products, easily this is a 10 out of 10 serum. The only thing is, the price of these two products, I kind of think it's a little out there. I really can't justify paying this much money for these two products in the big jars. I don't know, I didn't do a volume comparison between these two little sticks, which were $28, and the full bottles, because maybe if you buy the full bottles, it's cheaper per unit or something along those lines. I didn't check to make sure, but the raw price is fairly high, as you just saw. Whereas you can go on Amazon and pick up some vitamin C serum for this amount of money, and you can also go on there and pick up some of these hydration serums for this amount of money. And they'll do approximately the same thing as long as they're not lying about the ingredients and it's some kind of scam. So I just can't justify the price of buying these products. Unlike these, where I know that the bars are amazing. Like, seriously, that's one of my favorite cleansers that I have ever used. Second to none. Now, there's a sleeping superstar giant in the box that I got. I absolutely loved this product. I don't know what possessed them to send this one, but this is by far the best product that I got in the box, and I think that it was the most noticeable difference after using this product. I am talking, of course, about the La La Retro Whipped Cream Moisturizer. It has 9 African oils, rare African oils. I don't know what that means. I didn't even check what the actual oils themselves were because I just had a sample. I wasn't going to use it for a long period of time, but it was one of the nicest moisturizers I have ever used in my life. It felt so good to have that on my face because you get that feeling of having a nice moist face without having that horrible, greasy moisturizer feeling. And it didn't stick to my hands like other moisturizers. It just all came off on my face. There was always extra left off of just the little tiniest bit of product you could get. I have a big face. Bigger than most people who are into skincare products for the most part. And just a little tiny bit of this moisturizer did my entire face and my neck. It was the best experience with a moisturizer that I have ever had in my entire life, and I highly recommend it. I know that a full tub of this stuff, here, I'll put it right here. Again, we're doing this side today, boys. This is the favorite side. Right here is the price of the product. I would say that it's actually worth paying that much money to get this product because it is just that fantastic. It is definitely worth every penny. It made my skin feel great. It is officially my favorite moisturizer ever. Easy 9.8 out of 10. I don't want to say 10, but 9.8 out of 10. Let's say 98% out of 100. Definitely A+, passing grade. You're going to be magna cum laude when you graduate. This moisturizer is amazing. It is fantastic. Honestly, it just made my skin feel so great. And that's really saying something because most of these products are catered towards women. And from what I understand, after doing a lot of research, men quite literally have much thicker skin than women. Like, the lipid layer is much thicker than a woman's skin. So finding a good moisturizer is extremely difficult because for the most part, companies don't give a shit about men's skincare. Men's skincare products normally kind of suck. So finding a moisturizer that actually made me feel like it was penetrating my skin, made me feel like I was getting moisturized without slapping oil all over my face like a crazy maniac, man. It was a really nice experience. I highly recommend it to anybody who's even moderately interested in skincare products. This just blows everything else out of the water. This was by far the superstar product, and I was kind of upset that I hadn't ordered that instead of some of the other products that I actually paid for because of how phenomenal it was. And there was also one more thing that was included in the box. It was another sample. It was another moisturizer. I believe it was called the Protini moisturizer. I think it's a peptide moisturizer. It was alright. I mean, it was no better or worse than any other moisturizer I use. I give it 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. Pretty good. I don't think I'd pay a ton of money for it, but pretty good. But the Lala whipped cream, everybody should be buying that. That is the most fantastic moisturizer I have ever used in my entire life, and I really mean it. It is a fantastic product. Top tier. Second to none that I have ever used, and I have used a shitload of skincare products and moisturizers for my skin. I've been doing this since I was 12, practicing skincare, I mean, and it is just second to no other product. I highly recommend it. I don't know why people aren't talking about this more. Now, to finish off, I wanted to talk a little bit about the company, because I already know sometimes when you start talking about skincare, some of the less savory types like to come out and scream at you, Tom, there's no research to support what you're saying right now. Actually, you're wrong. One of the primary sources of information that I like to use to pick out products is actually a website called paulaschoice.com. They sell their own skincare products, but the coolest part about this website is that even though they sell their own skincare products, they also recommend the products of other brands. Typically in the industry, they're referred to as cosmetics cops or skincare cops over at Paula's Choice, and they always include all of the references to the information that they're talking about. And one of the only brands that I've seen personally recommended more than once from Paula's Choice is the Drunk Elephant brand, because they use things that are backed by real science and research. And that's something that, as I'm sure you guys know from watching my other videos, I can really appreciate. So just off of that alone, I already trusted the brand enough to give me a quality product. I've heard lots of people talking about Drunk Elephant. Lots of people really like it, especially the cleansing bars. I've heard tons of people give those praise, and it's well deserved. Overall, I'm going to give the entire brand, I'm going to say a 9 out of 10 brand. I just don't like giving 100% on things like this, because I feel like everybody's always going to come at you if you try to give something a perfect score. They're going to buy it and say, this didn't work perfectly. And I'm like, well, I mean, everybody's skin is different, so it's not going to work for everybody the same way. And this is an important segue into saying, this is my own personal experience. This is not a sponsored message. I mean, Drunk Elephant, if you want to come and sponsor me, I will take product compensation at this point. Like, this is phenomenal. I love your products. Please come sponsor me if you want. I will talk about your face bars all day. But yeah, it's a great brand. Highly recommend checking it out if you get a chance. If you're not too sure, they have all kinds of little travel sample packs like these. Each one of these, I believe, was $28. Amazing products. Highly recommend checking it out. And that's all I got for you for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. And yeah, give me that like, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep the wheels turning, trying to grow here. Check out my Twitch page. Increase your testosterone levels every time you follow and subscribe to my channels and social media. But yeah, have a nice day, guys. Love each and every one of you. Bye.